I welcome the discussion on this bill. I welcome the discussion about Bord Pleanála, about local authorities, the delivery of houses and all of the rest. If you reflect on what was said yesterday during the course of the debate of confidence in the Minister, you will realise that most of the problems that we have stem from local authorities, or they stem from the bureaucracy of the state being inefficient and not fit for purpose. And it is those issues that we should be addressing. In my time in local government, and indeed in the Dáil here, I always told people that anyone that came to inquire about planning, that Bord Pleanála was beyond approach, that they had a job to do, they were independent and so on. And boy was I naive about that. I have to say that the recent controversy has exposed so much in Bord Pleanála that it will require considerable work to mend its name and to put it back on track. And I refer to a lot of the decisions that were made around telephone masts, around masts for mobile phone systems, about the usage of them, access to sites, the value of those sites after they're developed and so on. But the initial planning in an awful lot of those cases is now suspect. I know that from my involvement in the local community group in Kells in County Kilkenny, where the erection of a mast has stopped, all because the planning is an issue. They've ignored the recommendations of the Minister in terms of where masts should be, and they just plough on as if they had no policy, no direction, that they can do what they like. And in relation to quarries, Minister, I want to again raise with you, I did raise with Eamon Ryan this issue in the Dáil here before, but he just turned a deaf ear and a blind eye, which was amazing from a Green Minister, a Green Party leader. The amount of destruction that's been carried out on George's Tree Quarry in Kilkenny is absolutely appalling. It is essential that some intervention be made to support the local authority in stopping the damage that's being done in that quarry. And I have appealed to through the Oireachtas here for an intervention, and nothing has happened. It's the same way in Laois. Again, the number of quarries, the number of illegal quarries I've put to that are there need to be addressed. I've put two questions to Kilkenny County Council in relation to quarries, and they are so reluctant to reply. It's just staggering. Now, wind energy is another issue, and you see where wind farms are being objected to. You'll see you have I think the county development plan, the strategy for wind farms with you in your office, waiting to be signed off. There's areas like Castlebanny and Templemore and Mullabeg, all there waiting for a direction. I believe that an awful lot of the decision making should be left to local authorities, and they should apply their county development plan to each of the applications that are made. And if it should go to Bord Pleanála, I think Bord Pleanála should then ensure that there is independence and that the decision-making process is open and transparent. And I would encourage you to look, Minister, at the further measures that are needed to put Bord Pleanála on a footing that it is again respected.